What's up, Lyft drivers? Murdoch Dundee here. It's my third week of doing Lyft, and thought there's a lot of information out there that you don't know before you start driving for Lyft, and you might wish you knew before you started driving for Lyft. But most of all, it's pretty positive. You're going to run across a few things that you might not be accompanied to. It just depends. I mean, where you come from. You come from the country, like me. Some of these things you ain't used to seeing. Some people, maybe they're more often. They're more likely to see these things. But to make a long story short, you make good money. The lease program is worth every penny. I would say. You can lease a vehicle cheaper than what you get it through Lyft, but it just depends how smart you are with numbers, and make sure you manage your money correctly. Like, I don't know how much money everybody has saved up. Not very many people have that much money saved up. I think the average human being has maybe $350 in their checking account. So therefore, they're living week to week. But I'm a little bit more blessed, I guess, and I manage my money a certain way. To make a long story short, when we pick up every rider, I give them one free lotto ticket. Every person deserves a chance to win. You never ask for this money. You give this as a gift. This is not. You're not entitled to none of it. If they were to win, you're not entitled to the money. You give it to them out of the goodness of your heart, because you're paying it forward, and it's up to them. If they want to tip you, that's on them. It's not. You don't expect a tip. You do it because you want to do it. And this advice I'm giving you is very important because it works. So make sure you tell everybody. Everybody deserves a chance. Second thing, you don't know who's going to jump in the car with you. It might say such and such. It might say Michelle's getting in the car, and then the next thing you know, you got Michelle and then 3 other people in the car. Well, it's hard to keep an eye on 3 other people in your vehicle when you're driving on the road. So listen. Don't talk too much. Listen. People tend to tell certain things about them, or certain things that might be going on or going to happen, if you just listen. Always keep water, bottled water in the back. It's a necessity. Candy. Gotta have candy. I got mints, Jolly Ranchers, Annihilators. The women love the mint patty, Russell Stovers, or the Andes cakes, whatever. The women love them. They're delicious. Just think about how, if you got in a car and you were paying for it to get a ride somewhere, how would you want to be treated? How would you want to ride? I mean, for the money that you're paying for that ride. Just think in your head, how would you want to be treated? So therefore, if you do these few simple things, you're going to be successful. You just got to try. A lot of people don't want to try. I tell people all the time, I'm not afraid of dying. I'm not afraid of crying. The only thing I'm afraid of is not trying. So this is my third week. I have net $2,200 in my third week payout. The first week I actually didn't do very good at all, but I didn't understand the ride concept. You got to sit down. You can't. If you want to talk to somebody in Lyft, good luck. It's impossible. You got to email them, and I think I've sent 6 emails in my entire life, so it's real fun. But don't get discouraged. I mean, just keep at it. Be watching all the time. Certain areas, the people who drink are gonna drink from 8 o'clock to 3:30 in the morning. At 3:30 in the morning, it cuts out. Then you're usually going to the airport here in Nashville. And so when you go to the airport at 3:30 in the morning, 4 o'clock, 4:45, 5. A lot of y'all might not have the money. Buy them a Red Bull. It gives you wings. They're about to fly. They need wings. Good tips. Keep all your receipts. Very important. Got to keep your receipts. You can write them off. The government is taxing you on your tips. So So therefore, get your money back as much as you can. You deserve it. You're working for it. The only thing I would have to, negative thing I would say about Lyft is the contact support. You can't get no, I had to take some kids to school the other day and wasn't too keen on that. And their parents, I guess, had set the count up, and I was supposed to pick up this one lady, and two little kids got in, and they're sweet kids. I ain't no problem about picking up, but at the same time, I just don't feel like it's safe, because I'm a good person don't mean every person out here that's driving for the Lyft or Uber are good people. Don't agree with it. I contacted Lyft. They say you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to cancel the ride. Well, then you're going to get a bad rating. So they said it's up to the driver's discretion. I think it's a lawsuit waiting to happen, to be honest. But that's, I'm not picking up any more children. I just have to call the parents and tell them, just hate it, but that's just how it is. If they want to come get in the car with me and ride with their kids to school, that's fine. But I'm not going to pick up children after been picking up people who've been drinking and stuff all night long. You don't know. And also they ate all my candy. That's the worst part. I mean, that wasn't the worst part, but I mean, I guess it was bad for the teachers that morning at school because them kids were jacked up. Well, they were happy. I actually had a good time. I felt like I was going to school again. But anyways, I'm gonna keep everybody updated. Like I said, this is my third week, and I'm gonna give it the rad. I'm not gonna give it 2 thumbs up. I'm gonna give it the rad. It's humble. It's fair. You get in what you put in. That's how life works. So, I hope anybody has any questions or anything, send me a comment, and I'll get back with you, and to the best of my knowledge. But I enjoy it. If there's no reason for anybody being unemployed in America right now with opportunities like this. I mean, get your ass out and work. It's pretty simple. Have a good day.